And breaking this morning, history made as the leaders of North and South Korea share a handshake. What they've agreed to doing on the Korean peninsula.
It's the viral video we just can't show you enough. A Houston teenager gets into 20 elite colleges, but it didn't come without some criticism. We'll see what it's taught him. Plus, we now know where he's going. It's something you'll only see here on KHOU.
KHOU 11 News This Morning starts now.
And good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. It's 5 o'clock. I'm Russ Lewis.
Lisa Hernandez. It is Friday, April 27th. Cheetah, this week feel long? Are you guys with me at home? I think the week felt long. Yeah. Maybe a little bit.
It was so long that I only worked 2 days.
Yes, long for
so
some of us.
I was like, oh, did you have to say that to me this week? Normally, yes. But anyway. Anywho, let's keep going. Temperatures in the 50s, 55 in Richmond, 55 in Brazoria, 54 this morning in the Woodlands. So maybe a long sleeve, but you won't need it for long today. A very quick warm up, 77 by your lunchtime hour. High temperatures return to 80. I think maybe you'll see a few high clouds throughout the afternoon, but more sunshine today. Now this evening into tomorrow, that's when the cloud cover is expected to build in. But bottom line, Darby, takeaway, look at this pollen. Pollen is really heavy, so I know you're going to be out and about today. Make sure you take something for the allergies. It will be bad.
Yeah, you know me, I will take something, probably nothing. It's been a long week for me. After taking a week off and spending it in Seaside, Florida, it's been a long week. But Friday's here and traffic is nice and quiet. We look to the north side, so 45 Hardy Toll Road, 69, they're all very quiet. I do want to touch on the fact that the Memorial Hermann Ironman Texas North American Championship is this weekend, and they're going to close off the Hardy Toll Road from 45 all the way to 610 pretty much all day Saturday. So you'll be diverted to 45. Shouldn't be a big deal as far as traffic goes. Right now, everything's open on 45 and the extra up to the Hardy Toll. It's wide open. Shouldn't have any problems. Just 27 minutes, 1488 to downtown. No delays on the Hardy Toll Road, and 69 as you come in from New Caney, 26 minutes, Grand Parkway to downtown.
Okay, Darby, thanks.
It's 2 minutes after 5. A violent police chase that was caught on camera came to a wild conclusion when the driver started ramming several patrol cars, and that's when the officers started shooting.
It happened in West Houston. Our Michelle Choi is live at Hammerly and Brittmore with what else we know about the chase. Michelle?
Well, guys, that man is in a Harris County jail this morning, but last night he wreaked havoc, putting a lot of folks' lives in danger. Now, this all started when a Harris County deputy tried to pull him over during a traffic stop. Turns out he had 2 felony warrants out for his arrest, including failure to register as a sex offender. The guy decided, hey, I'm not going to stick around and get arrested. That's when he took off in his truck, eventually leading officers from 3 different agencies on a 50-minute long chase. In fact, we have video of that pursuit. Take a look at all those patrol cars after that truck, those flashing lights. The chase took an even more violent turn in West Houston near Brittmore and Hammerly, where officers say he rammed into several patrol units and even hit a van with a woman inside. Thankfully, she's okay, forcing several deputies and troopers to fire their weapons, but the guy wasn't hit. An HPD investigator explaining why the officers had to open fire.
Due to the fact that the guy was driving erratically and was hitting and putting civilians' lives in danger.
Including the lives of all those officers who were after him. It all finally came to an end when he crashed his truck into a wooded area. You can actually see his truck mangled up there on that tow truck. Officers then had to tase him before finally taking him into custody. Now, guys, talk about a wild night, right? You can actually still see remnants of that crash this morning, including skid marks here on this road and a piece of a car. I don't know who that belongs to, but it's back there. That man is now being charged with an aggravated assault against a peace officer on top of the rest of his charges he was originally facing. I just have to say it's a miracle no one was critically hurt out of all of this. Guys, back to you.
Just thinking the same thing. All right, Michelle Choi, thank you for that. 5:04 is the time right now, and it is time for your morning rush. Breaking news from the Korea summit overnight. The 2 leaders of North and South Korea say they have agreed to complete denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. Kim Jong-un is the first North Korean leader to cross into the South in 65 years. Hundreds of gang members are now off the streets thanks to a 3-month operation by U.S. Marshals and Houston Police. It is part of a nationwide effort called Operation Triple Beam. Police also seized guns, cash, and more than $1 million in drugs. Comedian Bill Cosby free on $1 million bail this morning after being convicted of drugging and molesting a woman in 2004. The district attorney says a sentencing hearing will take place in the next 90 days. Cosby faces up to 30 years in prison. Local activists are calling for the president of the HISD Board of Trustees to resign. This comes after a week of outrage over a proposal to turn 10 underperforming schools over to a charter school company. Protesters will meet at the district headquarters tonight at 6 o'clock. And finally, today's opening day for the Sugarland Skaters. They're taking on the New Britain Bees at Constellation Field tonight at 7. And after the game, there's a fireworks show for the fans. Go Skeeters! And that is your Morning Rush.
And that moment right there made a Houston teenager famous. 20 college applications, the best colleges in the country too, and Michael Brown was accepted to all 20 of them. Last night at 10, right here live on KHOU, Michael told us where he'll be headed this fall, and Brandy's here now with that exclusive reveal. Brandy?
I'm going to keep you waiting just a little bit longer, Russ. So that viral video of Michael prompted comments like this one from Colleen, calling him an inspiration for all, adding, "Your future is bright." Glenn wrote, "God bless this young man for doing what it takes to be accepted by these 20 schools. You have worked hard for the opportunity to get a high education. Go for it." Well, he is, and now we know where.
Michael, 20 schools to pick from. Go ahead, give us your pick.
Michael Brown is headed to Stanford. The choice, he says, wasn't easy. He had 20 universities to pick from, including 4 Ivy Leagues, knowing that millions were watching after his reaction to being accepted went viral.
Hundreds of thousands of congratulations.
But with that came criticism.
I think it's a little obnoxious because you can only go to one.
It kind of taught me that even on the most positive thing, people are going to have negative opinions.
Michael says he didn't let that affect him and instead focused on eliminating 2 or more schools each week. In the end, he felt Stanford was the best fit.
It was the one school where I really felt that I could go there and academically be able to discover new things, challenge myself in different ways.
All right, and after that announcement last night, you guys celebrated right along with him. Desiree said, "I hope to follow your story, young man, and see all of the good things that you will accomplish, and I'm sure there will be many. Congratulations. You are such an inspiration. Kudos to your mom, because there are no other words other than outstanding." And Mary says, "I'm excited for Michael. He's got a great future ahead. I'm sure he will do great things." Debbie also shares her congratulations. She says, "You are most definitely quite an admirable individual. May your hard work take you where you want to go in life." And we've seen this story shared thousands of times over the past couple of weeks since we had that viral video of Michael finding out he was accepted. But now, off to California.
Amazing. He's incredible.
Yeah, and for the people who were critical of him, look,
Those
he didn't,
3 people.
Yes. Well,
Those
he
3 people.
he didn't know.
The rest of us were just
Yeah, but he didn't know
celebrating.
he was going to get into all those schools. And now
Right.
he's picked one, and those other 19 slots are open for other kids.
And I just have to say, his GPA, I think it's 4.68. That's a little higher than mine was.
Tiny bit higher than mine as well.
So good on him.
Yeah, I think mine had a 2 in front of it. I don't remember exactly. I tried to forget it, but
Michael, you made us all proud,
Good job.
representing
Yes, that
H-Town
was
very
cool.
well. All right, let's get over to Cheetah Craft with some weather right now.
Russ with the honesty this morning,
Yeah, you
okay? Good morning. Hey, this is a live look over downtown from the Marriott Marquis. We are starting off with clear skies this morning, clear skies through much of the day today. So take a look here. Your bus stop forecast, temperatures mainly in the 50s. So a long sleeve out the door, possibly for the little ones, but it's a quick warm up today at a high temperature of 80 degrees with lots of sunshine. Going to be feeling comfortable to maybe even borderline on the warm side later today. This is the beginning of a slight warming trend even as we head into the upcoming weekend. Now let me show you our almanac. All right, so yesterday we topped out in the upper 70s. Today we tack on a few degrees. We should be, for this time of the year, 82, so we're not too far from really where we should be, and especially tomorrow and Sunday. Temperatures actually will be in the mid to low 80s. Records, though, in the low 90s. So we're not breaking any records, and we're not talking rain, so we stay dry through the weekend. Let me show you today. High temperature goes to 80. You may notice a few clouds trickling in by this afternoon. Now come Saturday, temperatures are going to be in the mid to low 80s. So what are you doing this Saturday? Some of you are going to be doing the BP in this 150. Now, not me. I'm not doing that this Saturday. But winds are going to be on the calm side. They'll be switching out of the southeast. So when that happens, you know the relative humidity will start to increase as well. Temperatures are going to continue to remain in the mid to low 80s even as we trend through the weekend. So keep that in mind at Derby. It'll be nice and dry, but it will be on the warm side.
That's all right. At least it's nice and dry and beautiful. And who cares about warm? It's Houston. We're so used to that. But it's been so nice to have the cool weather, hasn't it? All right, we're looking over to the east side. It's Friday, so traffic's quiet on 90, I-10, and 225. There is going to be weekend road work. I just wanted to let you know that you can go to my Twitter page or my Facebook page, and I have all the weekend road work there. There's even some road work on Allen Parkway this weekend because of bikes in the bayou, and the details are there. But right now, I-10, the Baytown East Freeway, inbound from Sheldon to the tollway, starting at 9 o'clock tonight through the weekend, they're shutting the freeway completely down. All traffic will be diverted onto the frontage road. It's going to be a mess. If you want to avoid it, Highway 90 is always a good alternate route, but you could use Wood Forest or Wallaceville. Those would be good alternate routes. And as I said, you can go to my Twitter page, Facebook page. Details are there. Freeways, though, are nice and quiet. No problems on any of your freeways out there. And if you travel in on any of them, if you travel I-10 right now, you're running about 26 minutes to get from the Grand Parkway all the way in towards downtown. No delays on 225. Highway 90 looking pretty good as well.
Okay, thanks, Darby. Breaking this morning, the royal baby has a name, everybody.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Where's Doug Deloney? We need to tell Doug about this. According to Buckingham Palace, William and Kate's new son is named Louis Arthur Charles.
Louis, that is a great choice.
That's a great
Louis.
choice.
They couldn't throw a Russell in there too?
Apparently not, Russ. Maybe next time.